tell you.
Actually, you did share that.
Oh, good.
Not detailed, but you
it's going to be in person. We're only taking 6 people. The first one is going to be at 6 o'clock at night. I'm also going to be doing a morning one and then possibly an afternoon. I'm calling these micro mastermind groups or mini because it's 2 months. It's going to be 3 weeks on, 3 weeks in a row, 1 week off. And then we come back. There's going to be structure. Eagles Flight just wrote in that one of the things to keep in mind, which I really like, is that if you only have a certain amount of time to present whatever issue you need help with, then it's really important that that person then can go ahead. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure that everyone gets their own time to speak. And then I'm always going to have 30 minutes after that if you want to stay and you need my help, we can stay after. If we hit a rough spot, if you don't get what you need or the group isn't really sure how to help you, then I'm going to offer 30 minutes after. That's complimentary. And then I'm going to offer 30 minutes before. So if the group actually is at 6, the networking will be at 5:30. And that's so you can get to know each other, because in the mastermind group itself, I'm going to make it structured. Since it's the first one I've ever run and only the second one I've ever been in, I want to make sure that everyone's really clear about why they're coming. I'm going to have a definite goal that I can get done either in 1 month or in 2 months. And when you're in this mastermind group of mine, you need to know why you're there. You need to be accountable to yourself, accountable to your business, and accountable to the group. And what I want to make sure is that everyone that's interested, that's in local area or that wants to be on one over the phone, contact me at susan@coachedbysusan.com or go to my website, susankildall.com. This is about support, it's about community, but it's also about your business. If you have to get your own clients, that's what I do. That's what I'm here for. All the mistakes that I've made, I can tell you everything that I've done wrong, and I'm glad to share. But I want you to know that what you're doing is okay. If it's not working, let's throw it out. Let's find something new. Let's build a strategy that's going to work for you. The mastermind group that's starting is going to be for people that want to make a big change. It's not just a standard, let's come in and talk about stuff. It is to get it done. And you are going to have 2 months in this group. And if you get your first goal completed in a couple of weeks, great. We're going to work right on the next one. It is for big changes. Doubling your income, tripling your income, getting to $100,000 a year, putting business structure in place, figuring out what your marketing plan is or your business plan. It's going to be a big goal. It is not going to be just come and chat. No, you will be timed on how long you speak. You will be prepared. You will have homework. There will be accountability. If it sounds a little scary, then if you're up for it, you can still join. But I'm only taking 6 people for the first one. The next one I'll be able to do a bigger group because I'm going to have a co-facilitator. But at this point, I want to know what you all love about mastermind groups. B, have you been in a mastermind group before?
I have.
What did you love about it?
Well, what I loved was being able to get ideas from others. I've been at different types of mastermind groups. Your type is more goal-oriented, where people need to, they come, they have assignments, they have to do things, they get, a friendly kick in the butt from the other mastermind members. So, but yeah, I like the ability to be with people who want the same thing and can all synchronize our goals together.
I think that's part of what I'm going to reiterate when I form this group is I keep saying it's going to be for serious business owners, and I'm not sure how to qualify that other than, I can't expect anyone to have the goals or the drive that I do. That wouldn't be fair at all. But you have to have a pretty good idea of whatever it is that you want to get done. You have to have some structure. It has to be a group that's going to communicate together. I never can ask that all the personalities would be the same because I already have a couple of people and all the personalities are very different. There's going to be strong personalities and there's going to be quieter personalities. I, of course, want harmony. And I want respect, and And if I'm doing it differently from other groups, I would love to know, because I've only been in the one and it was over the phone and it wasn't very structured. Oh, Sherry's writing in that what she loves about mastermind groups is the amount of inspiration and creativity that comes from each person and then making it grow beyond that which one person alone can do. Thanks, Sherry. That is a really good comment. I definitely want the people that are in the group to be able to present their problem or their issue or their goal to the group and get good feedback. And I will, for those that haven't been in a group before, I'm going to be providing the ways to give feedback, keeping in mind this is the first group I've ever run, so I'll be getting feedback from the group as well. And we'll be talking about this tonight at the networking. I'm going to ask everyone's opinion about, oh, B, please remind me, because you know I always forget. I'm checking people in and I always forget. Remind me to ask everybody, if you've been in a mastermind group, please come and talk to me, because I want to make sure that if there's a common way to run them, yay! Eagles Flight, you don't have to learn to do anything. You just call Real Coaching Radio. You add Real Coaching Radio on Skype, and that way you can just call in and talk to us. And when I say call in, I mean Skype in. Is that the correct term, to Skype in? For those of you that don't have Skype, you can download it from our site. If you look at the picture of me, the frozen picture of me on the left, right above it, you can download Skype. It's free. I think the download took like 30 seconds. And then you just have to add us as a contact, Real Coaching Radio. And that's awesome. There's no learning. I didn't even have to read anything. I went out and bought a headset so that I could get rid of any background noise with the microphone, which I really like. And I can move it around. Nice. Plugs into my USB port. Got it at Radio Shack. Never been to Radio Shack. Had a very good shopping experience. The girl was pleasant. Delightful. Quick announcements before we have to end. I want this show to be an hour and a half. I'm going to have to ask Coach Steve if it's available, because